Hey, I'm Jazz and welcome to my Manifesto for Educators, and we're at our penultimate rule today. We're going to do two together. Embed ambitious resilience, and this new normal requires you to embrace change. Now, when I talk about ambitious resilience, I'm not talking about the British stiff upper lip, because that's not what resilience looks like. What I'm talking about is the ability to take responsibility for what you can change and what you can control, and not constantly focus, ruminate and worry about what you can't. To reach out when you need help. This is a hallmark of resilience. Reach out when you need help and ask, and keep reaching out if it doesn't come. And to reframe, to get back to something new from something that didn't work. Now, these three R's, which I've just forgotten what they are entirely, to be able to accept responsibility for what you can change and leave what you can't, to be able to reach out when you need help, and to be able to reframe. These are the hallmarks of embedding ambitious resilience. And one of the things that I think the most important thing about this for me is that ability to reframe. The ability not to ruminate on something when it's not worked well, or look at change and go, oh, I just wish it's how it was. That's, I really feel like being agile is critical. It's a critical, real skill. And the agility to say, okay, things have changed, so I'll do something different, is really important. I'm a keynote speaker, so all of the events, when they start to be cancelled and done, that's my job gone, my income gone. Now, I started to think, maybe I started to worry because I wasn't worried about that. And I wasn't worried about that because, one, I'm like a seasoned chaos navigator. This is my world. And two, because my first thought was, okay, so that's not available. So what's wanted and needed, and how do I serve people now? And I spent the first 3 weeks of this producing content like this and sharing videos and sending stuff out because I just wanted to serve people, the people who I know have been investing in me for so long. And yes, I'll pivot. I'll do something else. I'll do more online coaching, and that's all possible, and that's all I'll do. And it's great opportunities to engage more people because I can't do it. I can't get everyone in the world all in one room at the same time. But as Alan Partridge says, when you're on the internet, you have a potential audience of billions. But I know that I can pivot and reframe. Now, reframing is important because it's not only the ability to do that, it's how long it takes. Lots of people resist reframing because they want the security of the control they had before. And I feel for people who are stuck here because this causes a lot of pain. If you keep doing the same thing, education is one of the issues around education is we're doing the same thing we've always done, and the world has changed. So that creates a bit of tension. But now the world has changed again. And if we continue to do the same thing we always did in a system before that didn't really work, and we apply what we always did to now what we're always going to do in a system that's completely different, no one seems to have any rules for, what's better in order to grow and move forward is to be able to actually be agile and just stop, stay neutral, get curious, and think what is wanted and needed for me and for the people I serve. That's the secret of reframing, and for me, the secret of resilience, to be able to turn. Now, when I say this new normal requires you to embrace change, nobody likes change, right? Nobody. I wrote this piece called The Challenge of Choice and Change, because usually choice and change, you think, oh, nice change is as good as the rest. No, it's not. Change is hideous. I remember when I first had kids, my 2-year-old, I'm very big on, when I was younger, we never had much furniture or anything, so I would change it round and make beds and do all of that. So I'm really good at making something with not a lot. So I will move the furniture around in the front room or in the bedrooms and just create something new, put some blankets on and make it look nice. And I did this for my daughter's room when she was about 2.5, and she came back. I said, oh, Tracy, I've got a lovely surprise for you. Come in. And she came in and she looked at the room, which was all neat and beautiful and lovely, as it always was, but in different position. And she burst into tears. She was like, I want it back how it was. And I was devastated. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just me trying to imprint my, ability to be adaptable on my daughter, who's clearly a lot more like my husband, who likes things just to be just so we know where we are. Now, we all like that because it's control and comfort, but you can't grow in times of control and comfort. You can grow in times of complexity, and that's where we're in now. So I know change feels scary, but in a way, this has been foisted on us. It's not been a choice. The choice you have is how you are now, your way of being now. That's yours to choose. You can hide. You can pretend it's not happening. You can just carry on the way you did. You can just hope, hiding and hoping, or you can embrace the change and actually get yourself ready. Use this time as a time for growth and stretching yourself out of your comfort zone so that when it's over, you hit the ground running. That's your choice. Choose wisely. Thank you for being you. Thank you for showing up. Join me next time for the final New Rules for Schools because of you.